Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today we're gonna react on how hard can a gun punch. I'm very interested how hard a weapon can punch. So let's see it. Let's hop into it.
Ah! Absolutely pathetic. I bet you couldn't do much better. I've been doing karate since I was 2 weeks old. I will destroy your score. Yeah, okay. Go ahead, let's see it then. All right. Watch and learn. All right, man. I'll see you later. I'm off to karate. I'm gonna pick up some Pokemon cards.
808. Wow.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and this is a punching machine. And anytime I see one of these things, I cannot help but punch it. But the last time I hit one of these, it really got me thinking, how hard does a bullet punch? In the movies, people get hit and they go flying through 3 layers of drywall. Is that true? How much punch does a bullet actually have? Well, today, we're gonna find out. So obviously the punching bag that comes on this machine is not suitable for catching bullets. This is full of air and a round would zip right through it. So we had to make some modifications. Now we are equipped with an angle iron frame that holds 2 layers of level 3A Premier Body Armor soft armor. The only problem with this frame and this body armor is it's quite a bit heavier than the original punching bag. So we had to create a counterweight system inside this machine so that the resistance is as close as it was to the original. So I'm gonna
I see. Interesting.
take some extra precautions just in case so we don't damage the machine.
Yeah, the machine will be not broken, I see. But I'm not sure if the machine can still survive it.
In between shots. So this is 6 foot by 3 foot, and it's 1/8 of an inch thick of mild steel. This is going to cover up the computer and brains of this machine. That way, if we shoot this body armor and it does not catch it, it's going to hit this steel and we can continue on with the video. Now, you can't see the numbers, but I have taped a GoPro to the back of this steel so you will still be able to see what kind of numbers we're producing when we shoot this body armor punching bag machine. So I don't expect this first round to do much, but for the sake of science, we're going to do it anyway. So we're going to start out with 22 long rifle. This is a Smith & Wesson Victory, and I'm loaded up with a 40 grain 22 long rifle. Okay, I'm very excited. Here we go. Nothing.
Leo.
So we hit right here. The body armor caught the round, but did not have much energy to push this thing. And we have no numbers on the board. I'm not really surprised. Also, I just realized that this is backwards. This is actually supposed to be the other way, so I'm gonna flip this frame real quick. So up next, we're gonna step it up to the most common pistol caliber in the United States, and that is 9mm. I have a Glock COA, and I'll be loaded up with some 9mm 100.
I guess it will be also nothing, or when it will be something, then just 20 to 30.
24 grain Hydra shot. Let's see if this moves it. I'm very curious. Here we go.
It moves,
It
but
moved it, but not very much.
zero impact.
have a good hit. Oh, the round is right there. It is stuck in it. And as you can see, it just barely moved this thing, which is rather interesting. And we have a big old 0 on the scoreboard. All right, so up next, we're gonna step it up to 45 ACP. This is a SIG 1911, and I'm gonna load it up with some 45 ACP, 230 grain jacketed hollow points, and these are plus P. Here we go, 45 ACP. Oh, we got
One.
it to move. Wow. Starting to feel pretty good about this video right now. This is actually catching the bullets, and as you can see, that mushroomed all out on this thing. And we have a score of 1. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just kind of pull these out of here. That way I don't shoot them with other rounds. 9 mil did nothing. 45 ACP had a score of 1, but it did lift our body armor
Yeah, it lifts very much high.
punching bag. So next, we're gonna try 357 Magnum and see how that does. This is a Smith & Wesson 686 with a 6.5 inch barrel, and I'm loaded up with some 125 grain 357 Magnum. Okay, here we go.
Also one. That's interesting.
Not much different than the 45. We caught that, no problem. Where did we hit? I think we hit in about the same spot as the 45. I can feel the bullet right there. And again, we have a score of 1. So the next caliber we're going to use is 10 millimeter. This is a Nighthawk Custom 10 mil, and I'm going to be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 200 grain 10 mil jacketed hollow points. Okay, here we go. Dang!
Also not much more impact, I guess. Also one just.
That moved it quite a bit. Still only a score of 1. So I definitely think it's going to take something pretty big to actually give us some numbers on this machine. So I'm very excited to try out our next caliber, which is 44 Magnum. This is a Taurus Raging Hunter chambered in 44 Magnum with an 8-inch barrel.
I guess this will do when the other ones did just 1. This will do 2 or 3.
And I'll be using some 300 grain jacketed hollow points. Okay, here we go. It actually knocked it all the way up there that
Never mind, also 1.
time.
Oh, you see the bullet, how the impact was. The bullet just came back.
I cannot believe that worked, but I bet we still don't have a score. Now we have a score of 1, but it still was delivering enough punch to actually lift that all the way up, which is pretty awesome. Okay. I think we hit somewhere in here. No, we hit right there. That hole right there. The body armor is still holding up good. Our frame, oh, looks like we may have broken a bolt. Yep.
Yep, he broke it.
I hope this can hold up for the rest of this video. So I think what we are learning so far from this video is that handguns do not have the knockdown power that they have in movies. But before we move on from handguns, we're going to shoot it with the biggest production handgun in the world, the 500 Magnum. This
500 Magnum is the biggest one, I see.
Is a Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum with an 8 3/8 inch barrel, and I'll be using some 350 grain hollow points. I hope this frame holds up to this because I have several other guns I want to use. Okay, let's see if we can actually get a score. Here we go. Oh!
Oh my god, I didn't expect that. 25.
Oh!
I mean 27.
Did we get a number? We did! 27. We actually got a reading. I am so pumped right now because I thought that we would not get a reading from anything. But when it comes to handguns, at least, the 500 Magnum seems to be putting out the most power. So let's check out our frame. We were missing a bolt here, but we repaired it. Now we are missing a bolt here.
Oh, it wasn't the bullet was what came out, it was the bolt. I see. I was thinking this was the bullet, but it wasn't.
So this thing is really starting to take a beating. I hope that it holds up for the rest of the video because I have a few more guns I want to hit it with. Are you enjoying this video? Well, if you are, you better hit that subscribe button or I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna use you as a punching machine. So we were
I don't know if I can take this serious, but I subscribed already.
finally able to get a reading when we use the 500 Magnum. So now we're gonna see what happens when we step it up to a 12 gauge shotgun. This is a Remington 887 and I'll be loaded up with a 2 3/4 inch 1 ounce slug.
Yeah, so I guess bolts are missing again. And when the other one did 27, this will do 40.
Here we go. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, almost. I did. I said 40 and it's 39. No, 1 point was missing.
What number did we get? 39. Oh man, I can't believe our frame is still holding up. Jeez, it is sucking this frame in. This angle iron is just getting bent. I can't believe that the Kevlar isn't pulling away from these bolts and ripping. But the Kevlar is holding up better than the metal, I think. We have had to replace quite a bit of screws in between filming. Cool. But it's still holding up. Still looking good. So the 12 gauge slug is our winner at this point, but now we're gonna step it up to some rifles. But because we are using soft armor, I don't wanna use anything moving too fast because it will cut through it like butter. So the rifle we're gonna use up next is a 45-70, and I'll be using a 45-70 405 grain jacketed soft point. Here we go.
So 39 did it. So this will do now 50.
Hope that little frame holds up. Oh!
What? 1? Bolt, 2 bolts. Missing, but what? Just 1?
I think we may have broken a bolt or two. I gave a score of 1. So it did not carry it up there very well. We broke this middle bolt and one right here. So we do need to probably repair this thing real quick. So up next, I was going to use 458 SOCOM, but our frame is really starting to take a beating and I want to have enough left for our grand finale. So we're going to skip that and go ahead and step it up to our last gun, which is going to be
The last gun. So this have to do 50. Now I guess the other one was just buggy.
4 bore. This is my Christian Firearms falling block single shot 4-bore. It has a 1-inch diameter barrel. It weighs over 20 pounds and produces over 200 pounds of felt recoil. And it shoots this giant round that is 1 inch in diameter, and this weighs 2,150
He's stunned.
grains and produces over
The fly was just sitting there.
10,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. So I'm very curious to see if the frame will even hold up, and if it does, what is our score going to be? Whew. I would not want to be that punching machine. Oh, we only got one shot at this. Here we
50,
go.
50. Come on, 50.
Oh!
No way. 521. What?
Well, I don't know what got hit.
Said 50 and it does the 10. It's just multiplied by 10.
Harder, the punching machine or my shoulder?
Wow.
Woo! Like a tuning fork. Well, let's check out our numbers, shall we? 521. So we actually got a pretty good reading out of 4-bore. So I would say that when it comes to knockdown power, it's definitely not like it is in the movies. But if you were going to get close to it, you're going to need something like the 4-bore. Now, as for our machine, let's see if it still works. Oh, okay. Well, this part's still all right. The frame is not okay. You can see we just completely blew the back out.
He just broke the machine.
And down here on the ground is all of our armor. The question is, where's the round? Oh, there it is. It's right here on the ground, and I bet you, yeah, that is stinking hot. Man, I wish I had some pliers. Oh, how about that? There we go. Look at that. Big old hunk of lead. Let's move this. Okay. Now, let's see if this machine still works. Oh.
The machine is broken.
Hey! It still works.
I mean, it works.
You know what that means? That means maybe we can have a part 2 to this video. I say next time we equip this thing with a plate holder that will hold ceramic plates, and that way we can hit it with something that's moving faster, like 223, 308, things of that nature. The soft armor was definitely not going to hold up to those speeds, but we were able to get some pretty good numbers today, and we proved our concept. It actually works. And 4-bore at the moment is the champion, you know, other than these hands. All right. That is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Would you like to see a part 2? And what guns would you like to see used in a part 2? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, be sure and give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and be sure to check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
It was a nice video. Did you guys expect that the weapons will punch like this? When yes, then let me know. Or when no, then let me know what you thought. How much the machine will hurt. The weapon will hurt on the machine. And for that, We will see us in the next video. I hope you was having fun, and bye bye guys.